Before the Illuminati and the New World Order, there was Babel, and God shut that down personally.
No king but Christ, no crown nor throne.
Genesis 10 introduces us to Nimrod, and Josephus, the first century Jewish historian, wrote that Nimrod sought to make men continuously dependent upon his own power as the only way to detach them from the fear of God. Sounds like the first politician. Nimrod, in the actual text, is called Gibor. The Nephilim, if you remember, back in Genesis 6, were also called Gibor, mighty men. But in many cases, it means men who assert authority over other men. So it can be used to describe tyrants. But God sent a flood for one group of tyrants and just scattered the other group of tyrants. Why? Because the Nephilim were a corruption of God's own creation, hybrids from fallen angels and human women. Nimrod was just a man. The contrast in punishment tells us a lot. And that's why I hold that the corrupted human hybrids were the true reason for the flood. But anyway, back to Nimrod. Nimrod builds his tower in Genesis 11 in Babel. And it's not a stairwell to heaven. Scholars call it a ziggurat, a massive steep temple, a centralized religious power structure with a priestly ruling class sitting between the people and God, church and state combined. And God looked down and said, this is only the beginning of what they will do. And he scattered them. God himself broke up the one world government. Fast forward to today, everyone can see the EU, the UN, the WEF, globalism with a logo. But Christian nationalism is running the same play with a Bible verse stapled to it. And the specific flavor being pushed right now, this axis of American empire, Saudi oil money, and Zionism wrapped in scripture. That's Babel with better PR. Paul warned that in the last days there would be a falling away. I don't think that necessarily means that an open rejection of Jesus. I think it looks like people who believe they're serving God while actually serving empire. You can't serve two masters. And the church that cheers for bombs and blesses nation states isn't serving God. It's building another tower.